Hello, how are you guys? Welcome to
Narrative SITV, top 5 richest in the world.
Tara na at ating siyasatin. Let's begin to the number 1. Bernard Arnault, age 73, resident Paris, CEO and chairman, LVMH, LVMUY, net worth $190 billion. Christian Dior ownership stake 97.5, 151 billion of total. Other asset, Miolis and company equity 28.6 billion public asset and 11 billion in cash. France National Bernard Arnault is the chairman and CEO LVMH, the world's largest luxury good company. LVMH brand included Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs and Sephora. Most of the Arnault wealth comes from the massive stake in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that control 41.2% of the LVMH. His share is Christian Dior SE plus an additional 6.2% in LVMH are held through his family-owned holding company, Group Familia Arnault. An engineer by training, Arnault pursued his business acumen while working for the father's construction firm, Perez Hebinel. Taking charge of the company in 1971, he converted Perez Hebinel to real estate company and named Penirel Inc. in 1979. Arnault remained perennial chair for another 6 years until they acquired and recognized luxury good maker financier Agates in 1984, eventually selling out this holding. Other than Christian Dior Le Bon Marché, he was invited to invest in the LVMH in 1987 and became the majority shareholder, chair of the board, and CEO of the company 2 years later. The second one is Elon Musk, age 51, resident at Texas, co-founded and CEO Tesla, net worth $146 billion. Tesla owns stake 13%, $51.5 billion. Other asset is space exploration technology, $48.9 billion private asset, and Boring Company, $3.33 billion private asset. Twitter, $11.6 billion private asset. Elon Musk is the second richest in the man of the world. He is born in South Africa and attended a university in Canada before transferring the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned bachelor degree of physics and economics. 2 days after enrolling the graduate physically program at Stanford University, Musk deferred attendance to launch Ship2, one of the earliest online navigation services. He is renovated and a portion of the proceeds from the startup, the CreateX.com, the online payment system that was sold in eBay and ultimately became a PayPal holding. In 2004, Musk became a major founder of Tesla Motors, now Tesla, which has led his current position as CEO of the electric vehicle company. In addition to the line of the electric automobiles, Tesla produces energy storage device, automobile accessories, and through the acquisition of Solar City in 2016, solar power system. Musk is also CEO and chief engineer of this space exploration technology, a developer of space launch rocket. In 2020, Tesla shared 740% to propel Musk up the wealth and ranking. In the December 2020, Tesla joined the S&P 500, becoming the largest company added in January 2021. Musk became the richest person in the world, a title held till December 2022 when his net worth fell due to the decrease in Tesla shares prices over the year. Musk asked his Twitter audience on November 6, 2021, whether he should sell 10% of his Tesla stock, framing the issue as a response of criticism of unilateralized capital gains and means of avoiding taxes. He proceeded to sell share worth of $16.4 billion over the remainder of the 2021. U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren, a Massachusetts Democrat, cited by a media report that Musk paid in income tax for the 2028 to argue for the adoption of wealth tax. And if you open your eye for 2 seconds, you would realize I will pay more taxes than the American in history this year, Musk responded on Twitter. Thanks to the surge of Tesla shares in 2021 and private transaction boosting the reported valuation of SpaceX, Musk lead the global wealth ranking continue growth. His net worth hit a high of $340 billion in November 2021. In April 2022, Musk began a campaign to take Twitter private, which is culminated in the $44 billion payout. Musk planned to fund the deal with $21 billion of his own capital. In the run-up to the payout announcement, Musk sold off 9.6 million shares of Tesla, valuated roughly $8.5 billion. In July 2022, Musk decided to back out of the buy Twitter. Twitter filed a lawsuit against Musk to force the buyout to go through. Musk countersued the company but then revised course and declared was willing to buy Twitter after all. The deal officially closed in October 2022, giving him an almost 80% stake in the company. Third, Jeff Bezos, age 58, resident Washington, founded and executive chairman, Amazon. Net worth $120 billion. Amazon ownership stake 10%, $90.5 billion. Other asset, Blue Origin 9.15 billion private asset. The Washington Post 250 million private asset and 14.6 billion in cash. In 1994, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in the garage of Seattle. Shortly after he resigned from the Hodge giant DNA issue, he had originally pitched the idea of the online bookstore to his former boss David Shaw and was not interested. Though Amazon originally started out selling books, it has since morphed into the one-stop shop for the everything under the sun and expected to overtake Walmart as the world's largest retailer by 2024. Amazon pattern and constant diversification is the evident in some of the unexpected expansion, which included acquiring Whole Foods in 2017 and entering the pharmacy businesses the same year. Bezos owned as much as 16% of Amazon in 2019 before transferring 4% to his former wife, Mackenzie Scott, as part of their divorce proceeding. In 2020, Amazon share price jumped 76% on the heightened demand for online shopping amid and a COVID-19 pandemic. On July 5, 2021, Bezos stepped down and CEO of the e-commerce giant, becoming executive chairman. Bezos originally took Amazon public in 1997 and went to become the first man since Bill Gates in 1999 and achieved a net worth of more than $100 billion. Bezos' other projects included aerospace company Blue Origin, the Washington Post, which is a purchase of 2013, and the 10,000-year clock of the Know as Long as Now. On July 2021, Bezos' brother Mark, aviation pioneer Punk, and that student Oliver Diamond completed Blue Origin's first successful crew flight, reaching an altitude of more than 66 miles before landing safely. Bezos' wealth peaked at $211 billion in the same month. Now we are here in the fourth place. Gautam Adani, age 60, residence Gurgaon, India, founded and chairman Adani Group. Net worth $113 billion. Adani Enterprises, Adani Power, and Adani Transmission ownership stake 75%, each $64.24 billion. Other assets 66% of Adani Port and Special Economic Zone, $10 billion public asset, 61% of Adani Green Energy, $21 billion public asset, and 37% of Adani Total Gas, $18.5 billion public. Gautam Adani founded the Adani Group surpassed Musk of money in March 2022 as a richest person in Asia through his ownership of Adani Group. Adani owns major stake in 6 Indian companies, including 75% stake in Adani Enterprises, Adani Power, and Adani Transmission, as well as 66% stake in Adani Port and Special Economic Zone, and 61% stake in Adani Green, and 37% stake in Adani Total Gas. Adani entered the power generation market in 2009 with Adani Power. Adani created the Adani Enterprises in 1988 and imported the export and commodities. In 1994, this company was granted approval to develop Habor facility and Mordwa port, which is the largest private port in India. Adani dropped out of college and previously worked at diamond trade Adani now has the largest port operator, closely held thermal coal producer, and a coal trader in India. In 2020, purchased a 74% stake of Mumbai Chhatrapati Sabiji International Airport, India's second business airport. The billionaire was kidnapped and held for the ransom in 1997. Adani was also Mumbai Thai Hotel during the 2008 terrorist attack. Number 5. Bill Gates, age 67, resident, Washington, co-founded Microsoft, net worth of $111 billion. Microsoft owns stake 1.4%, $24.8 billion. Other assets, $57.7 billion in cash and billion over multiple other companies. While attending Harvard University in 1975, Bill Gates went to the work alongside his childhood friend and Paul to develop new software of the original Microsoft computer. Following his project success, Gates dropped off the Harvard during the junior year of founded Microsoft with Allen, the largest software company in the world. Microsoft also produced a line personal computer, provided email service through the Exchange server, and sell video games system and associated games device. It was recently invested heavily in cloud services. Gates shifted from the company's CEO on the role of board of chairman in 2008. He joined Berkshire Hathaway board in 2004. He stepped down from the board on March 13, 2020. Bill Gates has much of his net worth of Cascade Investment LLC. Cascade is the privately held investment vehicle that owns variety in stock including Canadian National Railway and Republic Service, as well as a private investment real estate and energy.
Kung kayo po ay may nais malaman at nais nyo nating saliksikin, please comment down below. At dito po nagtatapos ang top 5 most richest person in the world. Don't forget to like and follow Narrative SI TV.